Amazing how God and the universe work in bringing people together. I never met you before 2 weeks ago. Isn't this amazing? And she was here on the day I was starting, remember?
Right,
when I was starting this journey. Yeah, so yeah.
And he was exactly looking for somebody who had experience with this. And luckily enough, I had already been doing this for a couple of months. So it just worked out perfectly.
Yeah, and she has just been such a blessing. She's the greatest person to work with. She's very, very patient with me because you have to be. A little sad to be laughing, don't know about it.
Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. I am NaturesBest, and today I have a special guest with me. And many of you that are familiar with the raw food movement on YouTube might already know this fella, but if you don't, this is Dave the Raw Food Trucker. And if you're interested in checking out his journey, which is really, really interesting, you should just look up Dave the Raw Food Trucker and you'll find a bunch of his videos. He has his own channel. I'm going to link it down below, but today we're just going to talk about a little bit of the situation that we're doing and how we're collaborating, and yeah.
I am what I like to call, you hear these people that go, I'm tech savvy. Well, I'm the exact opposite, okay? I'm tech illiterate and kind of proud of it, to be quite frank with you. But I do need people to help me. So she is helping me set this up. Then I really had an epiphany coming out of the closet here about gaining all this weight, having to come back. I was very humiliated and degraded by it. I can't get a grip on it. I've really tried. And I realized Thomas could be my coach. We could put this on YouTube. And I would start up a YouTube channel because I've had thousands of people beg me to start up a YouTube channel and get off of Facebook. Or I want to stay with Facebook and do YouTube. And one of the things that struck me though was that I have gotten hundreds, if not thousands of people asking me, Dave, you know, I'm in this situation where I'm married, you know, I've got to cook for my family. I mean, it's amazing. I mean, that's just one example out of hundreds.
So many people can relate to Dave here because he was practically a trucker for many, many years, and he was able to just juice fast and be a raw vegan practically for all of this time.
Yeah, for almost 10 years.
Exactly.
2 years ago, I'd made a decision that I'm kicking myself in the butt for, but every now and then I could make a wrong decision too, right? I'm human.
We all
But I decided I wanted to be a little bit freer at public places, public gatherings, particularly family, because people were so scared to eat around me. It was ridiculous. And I felt uncomfortable. So I thought I was allowing about 20% cooked foods. But that got out of control. That's all I'm going to say.
It soon does. You can never... It's really... There's a fine line, and especially with Dave's past of really just never growing up with, you know, whole foods, not at all raw foods. Just one potato chip could tip him over the edge. And
Thomas made that statement, and it did. It did, yeah. So now I'm here before you, and I've lost... I can't even remember how much weight I've lost now.
I think it was
28 pounds or
28 pounds in 2 weeks.
In 2 weeks. And I'm on this journey. But again, coming back to that epiphany that I had was that I asked Thomas, I said, Thomas, what's going on? How do you identify, or how do I identify where I'm at? And boy, Thomas nailed it right on the head. Dave, your environment is kicking your ass. And so I've started a program, and this is what I'm doing, and it's called Come With Me and Learn How to Kick Your Environment's Ass. It's not, excuses are useless.
Right.
We cannot be enslaved to our environment and how we live. I had a group of people willing to pitch in money to move me down here for a year so I could just be around raw foods and do that. I was like, I don't know, this is kind of like for me, I believe that the common man can do this because that's all I am. I'm just an everyday person. And so rather than coming down here and excluding everything out of my environment, I'm staying right where I'm at, and I'm losing the weight, and I'm going, flooding my body with mega superfoods, natural, everything, organic, raw, vegan. And I'm going to do all of this. Absolutely. Yes. And my goal is to have 1,000 people join me, and each of them open up a YouTube site, and each of them overcome their shame, overcome their embarrassment, show people where they're at and show people how to do this. Thomas has a protocol. Everybody can do this. And for those that want to learn how to do this and live their passion, perhaps make a little extra money on the side or make a lot of money on the side, there are a couple of avenues. One of them is YouTube. Another one, there are just several avenues out there. But what I really want to say is, imagine this. Just imagine 1,000 people losing 50 to 100 pounds. I have 201 pounds to lose. But imagine 1,000 people doing that. Imagine the first 100 doing that. And then they put up a YouTube site and they all get 100 people to subscribe in the beginning. That will grow in a year to about 1,000 or more. And then each of those people, now they're spinning off. And now we've got 1,000 YouTube sites, everybody talking about how to live our life, live our passion, live through raw, organic, vegan superfoods. And really, honestly and truly, this is the way we're supposed to live. So that's my passion here, and that's my vision, if you will, my epiphany. And I believe that God sent me this woman because what I asked, I pulled her aside, and I hope you don't mind me, I'm just going to say this. But I said, look, there's going to be a lot of people like me that aren't going to know how to do this. And I wanted to know if she would be able to help people to a degree for free. And so she has agreed to help with the first hour or so. Anybody that wants to do this and join our journey, you can contact her and she will help you. If it goes over an hour, you work something out with her because we should all get paid for what we're doing, right? And but the idea is to help everybody get started, setting up a YouTube site and get started on raw foods. I'm really about getting the word out about just getting healthy again.
So practically what we're doing is we're trying to build a YouTube community that is united and that
supportive.
And that, we're all in this journey together. And if you need, I will make a list of the things that you will need to get started on your YouTube career. And
you never know.
Yeah, and I'm gonna link down my email if you are interested in joining this movement with us. And we already have people that are so excited and willing to just commit to this because this
I've
is really
gotten over
life-changing.
120 comments in 2 weeks. People asking me, what am I doing? I want to join. How can I find out more?
Yeah, this is really life-changing, you guys, and we would love for you to be a part of our community personally. You can contact all of us and we'd be happy to help you. And we just really are excited to be doing this and to be grateful that you're watching this right now. So we just want to thank you and hopefully you can join us.
Yes.